I got robbed $200 by a prostitute and pepper sprayed by her bouncer. Last year while I was stationed in 29 Palms, me and a few buddies decided to visit San Diego. This wasn't the first time we had been, and we had sort of developed a tradition of hiring prostitutes while we were there. So one night, after one too many shots of Bacardi, I find this cute-looking, 20-something blonde girl on Backpages, which, if you don't know, is kind of a less than reputable Craigslist, and give her a call. We agree on a price of $200 for 2 hours and she says she'll be over soon. Great. A half hour passes and I make my first fuck up. She texts me and asks which room I'm at in the hotel I'm staying in. Like an idiot, I give her the room number over text. This is a mistake because if things go south and for whatever reason she decides to go to the cops, they have evidence from my phone number giving them an exact address. Of course, I'm way too drunk to realize this at the time. An hour or so passes and the girl shows up. Already, even in my drunken state I can tell this isn't the same girl from her page online. She looked like she was in her late 30s and clearly coked out. I thought about telling her to leave right then and there, but with my dry spell at 6 months and counting, combined with a copious amount of alcohol, I say fuck it and decide to go through with it. Fuck up number 2. We make our way into the bedroom and she starts massaging my shoulders and whatnot. She says that before anything starts, I am going to need to pay her first. Okay, I thought that was fair, plus if she decides to run out with my money, I have 4 of my Marine friends outside the door ready to stop her. I hand her the money, $200, and she tells me that she needs to run out to her car to grab some outfits and shit like that. I tell her that she has to give me my money back before she goes anywhere, to which she says that I can just go to her car with her to make sure she doesn't run off with my cash. In my drunken state that sounded like a fair compromise. Fuck up number 3. So I follow this girl outside while she looks around for her car. I thought it was a little suspicious that she didn't know where she parked her car in such a small parking lot. No sooner than that thought crosses my mind, the seemingly unoccupied car 2 feet in front of us flips its interior lights on. There are 2 guys in the car already, one in the driver's seat and another in the back passenger seat. She says, "Oh, there it is," and begins getting into the car. I stand there for a few seconds, dumbstruck, before I realize what's going on. I run up to the passenger window and start pounding on it, yelling for this bitch to get out and give me my money back, all the while the car is backing up into the street and getting ready to speed off. At this point the car is fully backed out into the street. While I am slamming on the window and pulling on their side mirror, the car pulls up a bit and the rear passenger window rolls down slightly. All I see is a stream, haze of orange liquid coming right at my face before I back away in fucking awful pain. Holy shit, that stuff hurts. I felt like Satan just jizzed on my face. I felt like I just put in some eye drops made of napalm. I hear the car speed off and I stumble over to the sidewalk, where a couple people who witnessed the whole thing helped me back into the hotel. It turns out my buddies saw the whole thing as well from the balcony. They rushed out to meet me and took me, completely blinded at this point, back up to the room. The guy at the front desk didn't say a fucking word. I spent the rest of the night pretty much blinded and much more sober than I was. It turns out pepper spray hurts a fucking lot and for a long ass time. I wasn't able to open my eyes for a couple hours and my entire face felt like it was on fire well into the next day. In the end I got robbed $200, pepper sprayed by a hooker's bouncer and didn't even get laid. I am pretty sure I managed to fuck up their car's side mirror in my drunken rage though, so I got that going for me. Hopefully it cost them the entire $200 and then some to fix it.